Good afternoon, all you beautiful banshees and spectacular specters. You're tuning in to the illest and chillest stream in the catacombs, hanging with the funkiest graveyard ghoul on the site. I'm your bone rattling and spine tingling host, the one and only Corpse. I appreciate y'all coming in and joining me today. How are y'all doing on this wonderful day? Welcome, welcome. Banshees and Specters. We got episode 6. Day 50 to day 60. Hello. How is y'all's week going so far? Y'all ready to get back into it? I think so. I'm ready to. I've been hyped all week. But yeah. So today we're playing day 50 to day 60 of Lightyear Frontier. So if you remember last week, right? If I can remember correctly, right? We discovered a couple things. Just getting right into it, right? We found the missing what is it? The missing last crop, right? And turns out that there's only 8 kinds of crops. There's only 8 crops. Sadly, there's only 2 phosphoric crops. That's the loom bloom and the rabbages, right? But we also expanded a little bit here and there. On top of that, we figured out if we by rotating which crops and all that, right? We can depend on what kind of yield it's going to come out to. Whether that be if we rotate it this way, counterclockwise, we're going to get high yield. And if we rotate it clockwise, right, so going this way, we will actually get mutated ones. And you can see that kind of here and there with the polyberries, rabbages, and wheat. They're all high yield, right, because we rotate them this way. And you can see over here, right, we haven't rotated these ones yet. But if you look at them, we have potassic, we have phosphoric, and we have the nitrogenic. Now, what I'm thinking is, since we are missing the caroots and the, what is it? Which one are we missing? We're missing the caroots and the, let's just get out of here real quick. And the zapper twigs, yes. So we don't have the zapper twigs and we don't have the caroots planted, right? We only have the chromates planted and the wheat planted. So what I'm thinking is we make another 3 plot here, and we'll probably put it in the back there, depending. Either that or we might just put it out here. But basically, right, is we're gonna plant another 3, and we'll have one with the half. We'll put half loom blooms. And then we'll have half rabbages, because like I said, there's only 2 phosphoric type crops, so we can't really have like 3 different types of phosphoric crops, which sucks. But this game also isn't still fully developed. I mean, you probably saw last episode too, where we tried going over here into this biome over here. However, we couldn't. we got all the way over here. We travel all down here. I'm pretty sure that's this is actually where we tried to get in. However, there's a barrier. So this spot is completely cut off. On top of that, there's big old mountain there. So hopefully by sometime in the series, this will be unlocked, and if it doesn't complete the series, or if it's not in here by the completion of the series, then we might come back to it just to kind of check it out. But yeah, no. So we figured that out. We found some more animals. We found some other stuff here and there. We created the fodder oven, so we can now feed some animals here and there. Found another radiant egg. These, I'm guessing, are used for fertilizer. But yeah, no. We also unlocked the merchant as well. So now, you can probably see it up here. We can actually, what is it? We can actually sell stuff and get money and all that good stuff right there. But so today, we're actually, let me water these crops here real quick. We'll want to see about maybe getting the seed splicer, because I was doing some research here and there, and they have what's called the seed splicer, which, if I had to guess, makes it so you can splice seeds together. Crazy, right? We need to go get some more water. So if we can do that, then I think we can probably unlock some more stuff to make. Let's get some more water here, fill up the tank so we can water our crops. But yeah, no, so we have polyberries, we have rabbages, we have wheat. Right now we're just waiting on honey bottles and loom bloom scrub. So these will most likely be mutated. I think they are mutated. These are normal. And I think these will be mutated, if I'm correct. Wait, no, hold on. Potassic on nitrogenic. No, those will just be high yield. But yeah, no, so we're gonna go look at what we need to do here. We also we unlocked some new upgrades for our mech and all that. So we can now get the Mark II of our tools here for our mech, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, no, so what's been going on with y'all's week this week? Y'all been doing good? Y'all been hanging out? It's been getting a little bit chilly here and there, from what I've heard. Apparently people losing their
See
minds.
anything you like?
Counter? Interesting. Power cores. We don't really need... yeah, we don't really need this stuff. This is just resources. Yeah, we don't need these. This is farm mech stuff. And these are blueprints. So I don't think I'm gonna be worried too much about the plots, considering the fact that we have the plots like implement for our mech. So it's kind of, yeah, like plant 25 plants. We can already just do that. We already have it for that. Let's see, actually. Let's see. So, bronze frames, bronze parts, and yeah. And also, I forgot what this was. What was this again here? Oh, the fabricator. Yes. So, we got the fabricator, so now we can make storage trailers, which is pretty cool. So, let's see here. We made polyberry oil. Yep. Alright. So we need bronze parts. That's right, we need a bunch of polyberry oil for bronze part stuff. So let's see, what do we need? Bronze frames, bronze part, 4 bronze parts, and 3 bronze frames. So let's make the bronze frames first. So we need 3 of them. Bronze frames we need, and we don't have enough. Oops. How many do we have for this? 3. You know, let's just see. So we get an extra one. Oh, look at that! We got an extra one. We got 2 extra ones. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, what's been going on with y'all? Y'all been doing good? Y'all been hanging out, chilling, getting cold, all that. Uh, I've been doing alrighty for the most part. Sticking to it here and there. School's been good so far. So, we need, it seems like we need to get some more fuel. Might as well just start making that now. Get that going. Sweet. Trying to stay warm. That is true. Ugh. Yeah, Texas has been hit with the apparently is gonna get some heavy snow here and there. So, oh, let's actually just go grab that crow maze. We can do that. We can actually finish that off. How many deliveries do we need? We need 8 deliveries for the next diamond milestone. So, fertilizer spreader. Interesting. Small animal bed. Silo weather station. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Did we get it? I think that's, yeah, we just got our stuff. Yeah. Okay. Let's just focus on getting this farm center up and running. So. Sorry, I'm figuring out what all we need to do here. So we'll make more of them, so we can start making more of these, but we need bronze parts. Let's see. I think our main objective for the day is just trying to complete deliveries. I'm not gonna be doing too much exploring, considering the fact that we've pretty much explored like most of the region and such. I'm sure we can do more exploring. However, we do need to focus on the farm today. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on the farm today. So we're gonna go back here and we're going to actually let's see. These honey bottles should be, I want to say these honey bottles and the loom bloom should be able to harvest soon. You might as well just oh wait, what am I doing? I got a field harvester. Forgot. Dude, this thing is so cool. This thing has been absolutely a huge help. Go. Yeah. Get these bad boys here. So we'll just go over here too. Harvest these. There is on the channel, actually, I don't know if y'all saw or not. I have created a poll out on the channel there, which I am deeming the top crop. Kind of like Top Gun. Oh, excuse me. Oh, big yawn there. Hey, look at that. We got the last bit of it. Whoop. There we go. There we go. These are high yield. We'll get a couple of these. Pick up the rest. And then we'll go and actually, nope. There we go. Sweet. So we're going to harvest all of that, and then we're gonna go turn some of this stuff in here. So, how much did we get from everything? 102 loom blooms, 68 chromes, honey bottles. Sweet. Got a bunch of good stuff there. Oh, also, I was last week after stream. I was actually working on editing the first episode there. So I will definitely say editing is very much harder than I thought. So not to say I didn't know it was already hard, but it was a lot harder than I thought. So because I was cutting and doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and I wrote a script and everything so I can kind of narrate the episode a little bit better. But yeah, no, so we are on our way to getting it done. So I think we needed, we'll make 3. Cool. And I think that will, now we have an even bigger perimeter here, which is pretty sweet. So with that, let us see what all we can turn in here. So first delivery here, polyberries. We only have 134. That's fine. We'll chromes we have. We can make some more. This quartermaster rose. I think from how it's going with the video of editing, the first one will probably be the longest, simply for the fact of it's explaining a bunch of things as well as kind of getting down the gist of the game here. But it'll be fun. It'll be cool. It'll be awesome. Ravages, we can turn that in. Sweet. Start off the second day with completing some missions. Turn that off. Alright. Number 2 done. Let's see what else. What else we got? We can put that in there. Cool. I think we might expand the farm today. I think that'll be good. Cool. We can turn those in. Look at that, we can send even more. We're getting it done, ladies and gents. I think this is what, our 4th mission right now. So, but with the everything with it, right? I think what we can do is we will, before planting, I think we'll increase our plot sizes so that we can basically just we can put in a lot more because some of these orders here are very much very large orders, I'll say. Loom blooms, aluminum wire. Yeah. But you'll see, right? 250, 100, 125. You know, it's things like that, right? So I think what we'll do is today we're gonna expand. We're gonna expand the farm here. And I think what we'll do is might have to kind of figure something out here, because right now we only have plots of 50, right? And if we did it by plots of 50, it would take like we wouldn't get done with a lot of the episodes. We wouldn't get done with a lot of missions till like 4 episodes later, right? Because it still takes like 4 days. You know, like honey bottles take like 6 days to grow, right? So we can mitigate that by growing. I think we'll do plots of, let's see, 250. Let's see. So I think what we're gonna do first, right? Let's go through here, recycle all of these, right? And then I'm gonna recycle all the scarecrows, and we're just gonna fucking expand. We're gonna expand all of this, right? So there we go. Go through here, break all this rock, and then let's see. Yeah, we'll also get rid of this. We're just gonna clear this out, right? So what we'll do, yes, I know I'm probably over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna clear a good portion of this place out here. Yes, I know I am over encumbered. And then we're going to sweet. We'll put that there. Okay. Cool. So I think if we just expand over here into this grassy type area and go through, right? Just get most of the large stuff out of the way. But I was editing the video, and I was doing a lot of cutting, and I was writing scripts and such. I might just try my hand at just freeballing a video at narration, but probably not the best idea, to be honest. But just know I will try and make these streams and episodes, but it will take longer than expected. If I wanted to do it, I probably should have started like right after episode 1, However, we're on episode 6, and these are like 2 to 3 hour streams, and I'm trying to break them down to like 30-ish minute videos. So, needless to say, the cutting part of it is the longest process, right? Because I can narrate, and I can kind of put together like a script in my head, just type it out. But it's the cutting part of, you know, what needs to happen and how much needs to be cut. And I'm also not that efficient in DaVinci Resolve yet, so needless to say, it's a rough start. But we'll get better as we go. I'll probably look up some better videos on how to be more efficient with it and to kind of, you know, figure out what the best way to do things is. But we're gonna do our best, you know. So, but I also do this as a hobby as well. So don't expect too much of me, or don't expect too much about it. Because I do it for fun, and then I don't want to get burnt out doing a hobby, because no one wants that, right? Now, I'm not gonna say, like, you know, if, you know, I'm gonna quit, right? But I'm not gonna be like daily posting here, because I am in school and such, and you know, sorry, I lost my train of thought there and had a brain fart. But I do it for a hobby, so don't expect me to be like, you know, oh, why aren't you daily posting here? It's like, well, this is just a hobby, so. Let's see here. Let's go. Whoop. Drop that. Excuse me. Drop that, and then we'll drop that. Sweet. Alright, cool. Let us... Dang it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Field plow. I'm going to go through here. And... Whoop. There we go. And we're just gonna get rid of all these fields here. So I think what we'll do is I think we'll make plots of 200, which I know is kind of a big ask. However, like I said, if we plant things in plots of 50, like, we could probably make another big plot like this of like another 50, but it'll be way more inefficient than it should be, right? So, because we are trying to get all this done, or trying to get at least a good portion of it done. I'm not doing like a speed run thing of like, you know, completing the game in 100 days, but it's like I do want to try and get as far as possible, you know. And I do want to give y'all some good content, but I do think this series will probably end at 100 days, which is fine. That's completely fine. Because I did want to play this game for a while, and it is fun. However, I do want to also play some other games with y'all. So, I think I was talking about I wanted to do Lies of P, because I've played a couple of Souls-like before, and they're pretty fun. I'm not gonna say like I haven't played Elden Ring, but I have played like Demon Souls, which is pretty fun. But I also do like Liza P because apparently the storytelling is cool, and also because why not? Let's go to sleep here. That'll bring us into day 2 or day 52. Gosh, excuse me. So, let's see here. I think I might move all that. We're gonna go over here and just get rid of those rocks. I'll add it here. Goodness. Cool. So, let us. Gosh, how do I only have 2 fuel? Oh, it's because it's. Whoa. Okay. Apparently, being over encumbered fucking drains your fuel. Didn't know that one. Also, what the hell? That's probably why I went from like 29 fuel to basically none. So, let us... Damn it. Put it down. I wonder where my wood went. I had like 100 wood. Weird. Anyways, we're gonna go over here and make some open resource farming. Hell yeah, resource farming, we love it. And we are on our last fuel, what it looks like, so we gotta get to the farm quick. Thankfully it's just around the corner here, so be alright. To push the... I didn't push it too far back, but alright, let's go over here, and we need to make some more fuel, so that's what we're gonna do. Cool. So while that's cooking, let's see, what do we need over at the resource cannon? Bronze frames. I already have, yeah. Bronze frames. 5, 10, so we need 9. 9, and I think that's it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, sweet. So we need 9 bronze frames. So, and now we have 5 bronze frames. So now we need 5 bronze frames again, which is completely fine. We do need this, so we need tin. We need tin ore, and probably some more copper. So, let's go do that after I grab some fuel. There we go. There, now we have some fuel to go farming. So, we're just going to go over here, because there's a little quarry up here. And we're going to go mine some copper and some tin. So, But yeah, no. So what's been going on with y'all? Y'all been doing all right? Y'all been doing good? Y'all been keeping out of trouble and such, keeping warm? I know I mentioned that earlier. Fucking Texas over here, people are crazy. Apparently, I've been seeing a couple videos on Instagram here and there of fucking Texans losing their shit over this snowstorm, over a 2-day snowstorm, right? No, I am a Texan as well, but I'm not that crazy, okay? Like, the thing of it here, people lose their fucking minds, dude. Like, it's... And what's even funnier is the fact that our governor, I'm pretty sure at least, Ted Cruz is our governor, correct? Yeah, I think so. Or like our Texas representative or whoever. Ted Cruz, the politician, right? You know, fucking the dickhead himself is pretty much on the first flight out of this motherfucker as soon as he saw a fucking snowstorm, right? Like a goose migrating to the north. You know, shit's crazy, man. Like, come on. I don't know. I think it's sad, you know. I think it's very sad when it's your own representative who's fleeing the fucking state simply for the fact of the snowstorm, like a snowstorm is coming. Like, I don't know how people don't see that as something to, like, most people see it, right? A good portion of Texans are like very aware of it, but at the same time it's like you still have those idiots who are like, oh, Ted Cruz is leaving, like, you know, I hope he comes back. And it's like, dude, how can you not see that? That's like the man is actively fleeing the state just simply for the fact of he heard we're getting 2 inches of snow. Right? Don't get me wrong, you know, 2 inches of snow is quite a lot. You know, that's fucking huge. You know, little dick joke in there. But like, come on. I can't trust a politician like that. I also just don't trust politicians in general, but that's just me. Okie dokie, now we can start making bronze bars. Woohoo! And we'll get some extra ones so we can actually get some more stuff. Now, when we found out how the fodder oven works, it was kind of interesting, right? Because I was thinking that, you know, we can actually breed animals and things like that and have livestock. Apparently fucking not. I think that's like way later, like late game stuff. But they drop resources. Oh my god, can I stop yawning? Holy shit. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Yapping too much. I'm yapping too much. My lungs aren't getting enough. They're not getting enough oxygen to them. But apparently I think livestock is very much a late game thing. And I think maybe with the seed splicer as well, which kind of sucks. Cause it's like, damn, dude, like, you know. Like, oh, that, you know, that'd be really helpful right now. But it is what it is. We make do. So we're going to get some more plant fiber here because we need it for fuel. So we're just gonna go over here and collect a little bit more. But I think what we're going to, I think for some things here, going back to the video editing, I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna cut out a lot of the grinding because I noticed that whenever I was writing the script and such and actually cutting it as well, that I did a lot of like there was a lot of grinding involved, and I don't want y'all to see just me fucking, you know, going over and mining fucking rocks and shit like that and yada yada yada, right? So I think I'll just say I think, you know, hey, like I'll probably just be like, yeah, and I went resource grinding, and then we did this, right? And it's like, if you want to see the entire process from start to finish on, you know, from this to the, you know, from the grinding to everything, like the streams will be for the most part unedited, except for like the outro, and like I'll probably get rid of like the timer and stuff in the front just so y'all can kind of skip past all that crap. But like the grinding, it's like y'all get the point, right? It's grinding for resources is grinding for resources, and I'm not gonna make y'all fucking sit through, you know, 6 hours of it. But I think after that, once that's done, I think after this, after I finish this series here, where's the big boy? Where's he flying over? If y'all don't, there he is. So for those who don't know, this guy flies past every once in a while, and he's fucking huge, and it scared the shit out of me the first time. And what the fuck? What is that? Oh, that's where the eggs come from. Wait a minute. Maybe? I don't know. Is that where the eggs come from? We're about to fucking find out. Falling star type things. Huh. Weird. I think that's where we get radiant eggs, to be honest. I'm not too sure. However, I want to say I'm fairly confident. Need bronze frames. We need 5 bronze frames. 6. Huh, interesting. I'm sure we will figure it out together. That's so crazy, though. Huh. So that big flying fuck over there is the one that drops all the eggs and shit. Interesting. So, we're gonna do this. I think we'll cut this day short just so we can stop on the... Just so we can speed up the process of manufacturing all the copper and all that crap. So... But yeah, no, so I think I'm gonna just kind of be like, hey, like I went grinding, or I got some more resources, and I might put like, you know, fucking, oop, not those. Look at that. Fucking perfect. You see that shit? There we go. But I'll probably just reference saying like, hey, like after this when I'm going grinding, and I'll probably cut in like 2 pieces of stone, and probably cut in and be like, if you want to go see the grinding, or I might just cut out the grinding altogether, and just be like, hey, if you want to see the grinding process, you can watch it on the stream, because we do so fucking much of it, and boy howdy, is it a fucking... It's like, it was like half the video, or like, it was like a good portion of the video, and I'm sitting here going, holy fuck, like there's so much resource gathering here, like goodness me. We'll go visit. I'm actually just going to grab this, and then we'll have seed oil on standby here. So, but let's go make some big plots here for crops. Big plots for big crops. But yeah, no. Also, referencing back to the top crop. Go to the channel. Go vote for your top crop. Because I want to see. So I put out 3 polls, one for each category of plant. And then after that, then we'll take the 3 winners from there. And we'll see who's the top crop. What's the #1 top crop? You know, I think that'd be pretty cool. But let's see here. So I think we'll do. Let me get you out of the way. You're kind of an outlier here. So we'll do. We'll do. Field plow. All right. So let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. What was on 60? Fuck. Hold on. I got fucked up. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So 25 times 3 is 60, 75. I don't know why that took me so long. Okay, can we fucking straighten out here? Goodness me. Okay. So 75, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 90. And there's 100. Or 99. So we'll do that. And if we can fucking straighten out here. There we go. We'll just go down the line here. So we got this field. So this is 200. 200 crops. Oh man, see now that just looks like shit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Now we just go over here to this side. And we follow along the same kind of deal. If I can line this thing up here. There we go. Try and keep this as best we can on the line. And so we need 9 fields here. We need 9 fields of 200. Oh, we are really going up on there. So, expansion, baby. Get this guy out the way. Ooh. Well, yeah, how are y'all liking this series so far? Now that we're halfway through, you know. I think it's pretty cool. I think we'll do. Look. There we go. Got a little mixed up on the controls there. So I think we'll do this in, whatever. We'll just, let's see. Got 3 there. I think we'll just keep going rows here. Keep it simple. Keeping it simple. Yep. I'm sure there's very relaxing. It's pretty nice. Yeah, dude. This game is really nice. Like the artwork of it and the development of it is just absolutely beautiful. So kudos to the development team and the art team and everything. The whole game is so it's so pretty. The developers did a really good job of it. I'm actually gonna make it over there. I made that path a little too wide, so we're gonna just close it up here. But yeah, no. So, let's see. What else? What else is going on? School's been going good. I just got done with my second week. Oh, also with the snowstorm and everything hitting. Good chance that Monday is going to be canceled, but apparently also there's a chance that it's not going to get canceled, because from my instructors' mouths, there's been times where my college has not made the best decisions. So they were like, listen, like, the college can also be very, very wrong and very stupid about its decisions, so just work with us, talk with us, communicate with us. If you can't make it, then don't try and make it. So, and I was like, you know, that's pretty respectful on this, you know, that's pretty respectable. I'm glad our instructors are not, you know, oh, you're gonna be here, or, you know, you're gonna be counted as absent. You know, their whole deal is like very, very very respective. Let's see here. I think we'll, yeah, there's just so many little tiny bushes here and there. Ugh, so many tiny bushes. But yeah, no. It's always great to hear. Yeah, it is. It is nice. It is nice knowing that your instructors actually care about you and not just a paycheck. And like actually care for your safety. You know, it's things like that where I'm like, okay, you know, this is nice. It's good that they actually seem to give a fuck. Damn it. Getting taken off fucking line here. Damn it. Go. But yeah, no. Oh, crazy though. Let's see, that's 7. I got 2 left. 2 more plots left, and then I think we will quit for this day, and then yeah. Now the thing with these bigger plots is we are gonna have to get a lot more seeds. So I think just to save time, I think we might just buy the seeds in general from the merchant, just to save time, because despite us having like seed extractors, damn it. Despite us having seed extractors, I don't think we have enough in general. We might, I'll probably just go through son of a, oh man, this is gonna make me mad. It's because it's angled. Okay. There. Goodness me. Okay. Sweet. So we'll get a, I know some of them we have like a good amount, so we don't really have to worry about some of the crops. However, like a lot of the other crops we don't have enough seeds for, so we'll just, sorry, hold on. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to damn it. Okay. Sweet. Sorry. We love clean edges here, so. Alright, cool. Last row here. And then we'll sleep for the night. And then we'll go over to the merchant when it gets here. And yeah. So cool, we got our new plots done, so we'll also mark them too. Ugh. Sorry, I've been trying to keep focus and such. You gotta bear with me here. So, alright, cool. Let's see. So we got that. Let's build our signs first. We need copper ore. Of course we need copper ore. We always need copper ore. Right? And we're also going to get rid of these little trees here too. Because they're kind of in the way. Alright, cool. Cleared up a little more space now. But with also the making of new and larger plots, we are definitely going to need upgraded tools. So we're gonna mark these quick. I really wish there's like a irrigation system you can do instead of just a big old hose. But, you know, it's whatever. We're still working with it. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Oh, also, so I actually went to the VA yesterday to set up my primary care appointment, so now I can actually sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I heard a bit of a commotion outside. I want to make sure nothing bad was happening. Alright, so let's see here. How many seeds and all that do we have here? We have 75, 62. We'll just put all of them in there. And then we're gonna put this fertilizer in there. Okay. We're not putting the fertilizer in there, in fact. Alright, cool. So I think what's gonna happen, right? We're going to actually do this instead. We're gonna take all of what we have right now, and we are going to completely hold on, just so we're not wasting stuff. We are going to completely haul out max out our entire seed production here. So there we go. And then we will need to do that. We'll just put those back in there for now. So we're gonna see about that. So excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go build me. There we go. Let's go build the signs again here, actually. Signs. Let's see. So, actually, I don't think we need to worry about labeling everything, considering the fact of we're going to be rotating. So, let's see, counter, oh, let's see, boom, high yield. Shit, I have to remember how. I'm gonna have to remember how this goes here. High yield, counterclockwise. Yep. And then this is clockwise. And this is mutated. Sweet. I'm actually gonna move these real quick. We'll put these right there, and right there. Sweet. Cool, so now we have that. Alright, cool. So now that we have the fields ready and all that, now we just need to wait on seeds, which will probably take a while. Right? Because we have to get 200, or we have to get 100 seeds per, right? So, let's see. We actually just we don't have 100 seeds on hand, do we? No. Or we need 200 seeds per, so that is going to be quite a while. So I think what we're going to do is drop all this friggin' stone, and then we're actually going to go back and make some more mech fuel. So yeah. We already got some plant fuel here for us, waiting. And guess what? We gonna make some more. So, we're gonna drop this copper off here, actually. There's copper bars. We'll drop those off real quick. And then, what else do we need? Oh, we need frames, don't we? Yeah. We need five frames. 4 frames. Let's see, and then we'll make. How many do I need? I need 2 more. We'll make 2. So, and then that should be good for our bronze. Yeah, we'll be alright. And then we can go add it to the Amazon cannon there. So, yeah. Wow. Oh, stretch. All that good stuff. Oh. What else? Let's see. What else we got to talk about? We have the. Oh, I don't know if y'all have. I know these streams aren't monetized or anything like that. But do y'all, I've noticed recently, YouTube ads are getting, like, fucking out of hand, dude. Like, seriously out of hand. And it's pretty aggravating, right? Even just today I noticed. There was, like, I was looking up, like, a 9-second clip of Doflamingo's laugh from One Piece. Right, a 9-second clip, and I would go in and out of it, right? Because you can cut off the ads by like going in and out of like closing the video out and then reopening it, closing the video out and then reopening it. Tell me why on this fucking on this 9-second ad there was like it was like 30 seconds at, like the ads were longer than the actual video itself. And I'm sitting there going, dude, like what the fuck, man? You know? Like these ads are getting so out of hand. You know, and it sucks because it's like you don't need, like, not every video needs a fucking ad, you know? Like I said, for like a 9-second clip, there was like 30-second ads, and I'm like, dude, it's a 90-second clip. On top of that, and this isn't the first time I've had this has happened. I've seen like 5-second clips, and there's an ad, and I'm like, why is there an ad on a 5-second clip? You know, or it's like, it's not even a clip. It's like a, it's like a fucking, like a sound effect, you know? It's so stupid. I'm just sitting there like, are you really trying to like, what's the deal here, man? You know, it's stupid. It's stupid personally. Cause like there is no reason in fucking hell that there's an ad that needs to be longer than the video. On top of that, some of the ads I get, right? You know, like little ads that like pop up like under a video, like the little pop-up ads under the videos and shit like that. Dude, I'm getting shit like Turning Point USA ads, which I fucking hate. Turning Point USA can actually burn. You know, if you support that shit, like, you can actually die. You know, that is some hateful shit, right? But it's like it's Turning Point USA ads, and I'm sitting here going, dude, what the actual fuck, man? Which will actually, it leads me into this too. Fucking, I don't know if y'all, I know a good majority of people use Spotify and such. However, ICE has been for a while now been using Spotify. Turning Point is ass, dude. It's so ass. It sucks. So like all I do is spread hateful shit, and I'm sitting here going, how in the fuck are people falling for this shit, man? Like, dude, you know. And of course, there's a lot of people that do it because it's hateful shit. But like, I'm also sitting here like, people just follow it because, you know, they like Charlie Kirk. You know, which also, by the way, fucking Erica Kirk, dude, I'm pretty sure I've grieved anime characters longer than she's grieved her own husband. Like, real talk there. This woman's busting out. This woman is coming out on stage like a fucking WWE wrestler with fireworks and all the other bells and bullshit. And I'm like, dude, like, holy fuck, man. Like, dude, you did not love your husband at all. And, like, you know, there's also, like, other information. Like, there's information you can see about it, too. Like, she definitely only got, she definitely only got with Charlie simply for the money. And there's multiple evidence to back it up. I'd have to look up a video of it and all that. But, dude, it's actually, like, the most, like, fucking slimy shit there is, dude. Dude, I actually, dude, I grieved Kamina from Gurren Lagann. Like, I cried for Kamina in Gurren Lagann probably longer than this woman, like, actually cried for her husband. Her dead husband. It's so shit. So, yeah, no, fucking, yeah. But no, going back to it, right? I get, like, ads. Right, I get ads for like Turning Point USA, and I'm sitting here going, dude, why What makes you think I want this, dude? What the fuck? Like, you know, I'm like, I'm sorry I'm not like a, you know, sorry, I'm not a hateful piece of shit and I have a fucking, you know, sense of morality. But like, dude, what the actual fuck are you trying to sell me here? But yeah, no, so I get like pop-ups for that shit, right? But going back to the like Spotify, right? Going back to that. Ice is, I don't know if y'all, what's y'all's stance on ice. I fucking hate ice, right? I think what they do is some slimy shit and some absolute disgusting shit. But it's, and I'm sitting here going like, dude, what the actual fuck, man? But yeah, no, so, and they've apparently, right, I would hope, right, I know this is supposed to be a chill stream and all that, but I really do want y'all to be aware, but I would recommend, I stopped using Spotify probably about 2 months ago, because ICE has started running recruitment ads for them, on the ad, like the ad, like just the base, you know, app or whatever. They've been running ICE ads for it, and I got rid of it because that shit is disgusting. That's actual fucking propaganda. It's so bad. So I just want y'all to be aware of it. I use Kobu's. I'll type it out here for you if I can figure out how. Is there a chat? Here, hold on. I'll type it out in chat here for it. But I use Kobu's. And you can transfer all your music from Spotify. You can transfer a majority of your music, right, from it to Kobu's. Every one of them can. Redacted? What was redacted? What the fuck? Are you saying every one of them can go fuck themselves or something? I don't know. Text me what you want to say, baby. I'll tell them. They need to hear this. 30. They need to hear this. I'm not a big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government. Yeah. But no, so I recommend so you're not supporting a slimy ass fucking organization or a slimy ass fucking department to go and switch out your Spotify with them. There's also another girl on here, or on like Instagram, and she is, I think her Instagram is called Cut the Spigot, I think. And she makes videos on, what is it? Cut the Spigot. She makes videos on alternatives to like mainstream category things like Spotify and grocery shopping and like home department or like home improvement things and all that. So I recommend going and checking out her channel. She recommended like for like Home Depot and Lowe's to go to like Ace Hardware because they don't, you know, do all that slimy shit. What else? Yeah, like Home Depot is confirmed like can't say without feds breaking down my door. Yeah, let's not have the feds breaking down your door. Let's not have that. But yeah, it's just, it's shit like that. It, you know, and it pisses me off, right, as a veteran. that this shit is happening, you know, real talk. This shit is happening like this, and people are just letting it happen, you know, and they're not doing anything about it. Now, I mean, in Minnesota today, there was pretty much a statewide shutdown, which, you know, go Minnesotans, dude, like, fuck yeah. Fucking goats over there. But it just, it makes me so mad that, you know, this shit is happening, you know? And if feds start knocking on my door, I'm definitely, you know, putting out a video out there saying, you know, I'm definitely gonna put a video or like a fucking message out on my YouTube and probably my Blue Sky as well of like, you know, this is me confirming I do not want to end my life, you know? It's just shit like that. Like, that's the point where we're at, right? Minnesota coming in clutch when they shouldn't have to. For real, like, dude, it's so crazy. You know, it's so crazy, the fact that this is happening. Now, and I'm glad that Minnesota is fucking doing something about it. Like, legitimately, they had a statewide shutdown to go protest. And it's like, dude, fuck yeah, dude, fuck yeah. You know? Like, that's the shit right there. But it's crazy. It's the shit shouldn't be happening. Shit shouldn't be happening. Anyways, political rants aside, right? Political rants aside, please be aware of what you're using, what you're using, and what applications you're using. Like, I got rid of Hulu too, because I found out they were also funding ICE as well. I was like, fuck no, that's no. I was already looking for a reason to get rid of Hulu, and that just kind of sent it over the edge. So, yeah. And if I never see the ending of 1,000-Year Blood War, then I never see the ending. Then it wasn't meant to be. You know, wasn't meant to be. Let's see. Getting off the political side here, right? Getting off the political side. I went to a macaroni bar the other day. Or I went to a macaroni bar yesterday after I was done getting set up with the VA. And I gotta say, not too bad. Not too bad. I'd probably get something different. What I got yesterday was good. However, I'll probably get something different next time. But I went to Roni's Mac Bar, which is, think of like Qdoba, but instead of like a rice bowl with like chicken and stuff, it's like what is it? It's like macaroni and cheese, and you can add stuff to it. It was pretty good. I got pepper jack base mac and cheese with with grilled chicken. I got bacon in there, and then I got some extra cheese, and then I got jalapeno popper bread. Right. So it was all pretty good. Oh, and I got a hot honey put on it because hot honey fucks. So let's see how much stuff we got here. We got 150 karoots. How many? Let's see. We got gonna need so much more. Oh damn. Okay. Whatever. This is the longest part of the process. Banshees inspectors, this is the longest part of the process here, is waiting for every seed. So, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna let that... Okay. What is weighing me down? Let's get rid of half this wood here. There we go. Now we're not encumbered. But yeah, no, so I went to the macaroni bar yesterday. It was pretty good. Like I said, I'll probably get instead of pepper jack cheese, because I like spicy things. But in this, I don't think it worked it didn't work as well as I thought it was. So I think next time I'll just get like a regular like cheddar cheese mac and cheese base. Definitely keep the grilled chicken. Probably get rid of the bacon. And then what else? And then probably maybe put jalapenos or broccoli in there, because I like me some cheesy broccoli. And then I think that'll be it. And probably get extra cheese as well, because extra cheese fucks, you know? Extra cheese fucks hard. So we love a little extra cheese on things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
I bet I have just the thing you need.
Is there anything that we want? Anything. Oh, is there anything we sell? Not really.
Take care.
We don't produce enough crops to really be selling shit. On top of that, we don't really, like, a lot of our stuff we don't really want to sell because we need it. Like, I do like the fact that there's an economy system in here. However, at the same time, I'm like sitting here like, dude, like I kind of need all this shit here. I'll put that in there. We'll put that in there. Put that in there. All right, cool. Damn. He said, sorry. This isn't like a very exciting video like it was last time. You know, just because we're having to make so much more stuff, right? Because, like I said, we're needing to produce so much stuff, like polyberries and, you know, mutated polyberries and chromes and mutated chromes, and like we need to produce so much stuff. These two, I have no idea like what these are. I think these are what is it? I think these are probably coming in the future, because like if you look, right, Frostford Peak, we've already gotten every resource there, right? Outset Greenlands, we got a majority of stuff, right? And then here, right, we have everything here. So I'm thinking of it's probably 2 more crops. That's gonna, in total, probably 10 crops. But like we don't have, like we can't get it. Now this is I know this is a mutated bloom. But yeah, no, it's just we can't get it. I might. You know what? Let's we'll sleep for the night here, and then we'll make some upgrades to the mech. We'll make some upgrades to Checkered Anarchy. I think it's time that we need some. So we'll sleep for the night here, and then we'll go get some. We'll make some new upgrades. So. See, let's move. Gotta move this big boy into the garage. There we go. Sweet. All right, let's see here. Parts crafting, because we can make new parts. What does that look like? Hot rod. Huh, that's pretty cool. Underframe, field harvester. Okay, so we need bronze parts. So it just looks like we need bronze electronics and bronze parts. Alright, I can do that. Sweet. And then what kind of mods do we have for tools? Tools. Hydroblast. Enables a hydroblast ability for the irrigation hose. Okay. Reduces the water consumption of the irrigation hose by 5%. For the resource vacuum, pulling plants out of the ground in a concentrated area. Interesting. So it seems like we need a bunch of... Seems like we need a bunch of, what is it? Bronze parts. So let us... Yeah, because we need... Parts crafting, that's what I'm looking for. Bronze parts and bronze electronics. So, let's just make a bunch of that. So what do we need? Bronze bar. We need a fuckload of bronze bars. So we're just gonna... We need to get more tin. And then... Yep, we need more tin. So let's go get some more tin here. And then we'll... And then we also can, on our way over, we'll go and grab all our seeds. So. And cool, and we also have 65 fuel, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry about fuel for a little bit. So, which is good. It's good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Minor thing to talk about. The beard's coming in fantastic. Love it. The beard's coming in fantastic. We're looking good. Hopefully. Let's not. Let's see. We got everything. Cool. Alright, let's see. How much of everything do we have? So we have 148 crudes. So we're gonna make more of these. We need more crudes. 62. We can definitely make more polyberries. Chromates we're out of. Ravages, we'll use the rest of these. Definitely those. And those. Okay. Yes, okay. Wheat seeds, we'll make more of those. Polyberries, we'll make more of those. And then ravages, we'll make more of that. We'll make more ravages. Okay. And then honey bottles. And then, there you go. Bloom blooms. And zapper twigs. Sweet. Cool. That should give us a good start on the new plot here. So, let's see. We need more tin. That's what we need. Because we're going to need a bunch of bronze. We're going to need a bunch. So we're just gonna go on and collect a bunch of copper and tin. So. Oh. But yeah, no, the beard's coming in nice, nice and thick. The cheeks are a little bit thin, but definitely the bottom of the chin, definitely nice and thick. So can't wait for, and it's only the first month too, and we're already looking good. So I can't wait to see in like the next couple months when it's actually got some length to it. Because for those who saw me in person, whenever I had my goatee, or like my Van Dyke, it looked pretty good. Looked pretty good, I'll say. So, can't wait to see what, because I've never grown like a full beard here. So, I will say there have been a couple times where I've wanted to cut it because it's gotten like kind of itchy here and there, but I mean I also do wash it too, so because I'm not nasty. If you don't wash your beard, kind of gross, you know. Also because, you know, if you have, you know, a girlfriend like I do, or partner, whichever one. It's 2026. I'm a judge, you know. I'm pansexual myself. You know, they she doesn't want it to be so scratchy, which is understandable because I don't like it to be scratchy. So, just saying, keep your beard not scratchy. So, what else? What else we got to talk about? Got some pizza today. Oh my god, there's so much tin up here. This is awesome. This will be great. I'm gonna have to come back up here and grab the rest. But I think after today's stream, I think I'm gonna go back through editing the episode 1. The beard is the best when it's a little long and well conditioned. You are definitely right, Miss Sammy. Miss Amazon, you are absolutely right. A little long, definitely well conditioned, so it's soft, nice and soft. So. It's also just easier to comb too. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever had to like comb a beard before, but like, shit kind of sucks sometimes. Okay, we gotta take a cocker out, or we gotta take a tin out. Okay, we'll come back up here and grab more tin. But my goal is to grow out the beard for the entire year, just to see. I'm growing out all growing out all my head hair. I'm not gonna say growing out all my hair, but growing my hair out, growing my beard out, just see how long it gets by the end of the year. Don't ask, but I know. You do know. How do you know? There are consequences to having a beard. How do you know? How do you know? Yeah. But yeah, no, it's the beard. The beard is growing very nice. It's growing awesome. Oh, also with the workout routine. So I said don't ask. I was making a joke though. Oh, I need wood. Are you shitting me? Oh man. Of course. Of course. There we go. Oh, okay. How do you know? There are consequences to having a beard. Understandable. Not the oomph. What is so heavy here? Is it literally just... I see. So my absolute fuckload of fuel I have is the reason why I'm so over encumbered. Or I'm like already have 50 pounds of shit. Yeah, we're gonna go back up here. We're gonna get some more tin, get some more copper, and then definitely after the stream, I'm gonna go through the, what is it? The video and the editing and all that. And I'm probably gonna cut out a lot of the I'm gonna cut out most of the resource gathering, if not all the resource gathering, just cause it's quite a lot. It is a fuckload of resource gathering. So yeah, we'll do that. I know tomorrow I'm definitely I'm cleaning stuff. So because every Sunday I clean my apartment. because I'm a good little guy, and I'm not stinky, so yeah. Usually like clean up the kitchen and take out the trash and clean my bathroom and all that, so yeah. Gotta keep the area mostly clean, right? I don't mind a little bit of clutter here and there. I think clutter is a good thing. Okay, can I grab that? Thank you. Clutter is a good thing. Within, like all things, moderation. For me, it's like, it shows that you can be a little disorganized and be okay, right? As long as it's like a control thing, right? If you're, in my opinion, if you're like super fucking clean and like, you know, fucking bleach tiles and, you know, white cabinets and fucking everything is clean, you know, nothing is out of place, I feel like that's a little bit unhealthy. And of course, like, you know, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. Like, it might just be, you know, it might just be you. You know, you might just like things really clean. However, for me, I see it as like a, you know, as kind of a control thing. Like, you know, like, dude, it's okay to, you know, it's okay to have a little bit of clutter here and there, man. It's okay. But whatever, to each their own. You know, whatever makes you happy, dude. Whatever makes you happy. But we don't like stinky people. We don't like stink. No stinkies. No stinkies. Because if there's one thing I fucking hate, it's motherfuckers like that. Like take Asmongold, for example. This motherfucker, dude, the shit I hear about him and like how just fucking gross he lives is, dude, I'm sitting here going, how do you fucking live like that, my man? Like, it's so bad. Like, bro, he's conversating with the fucking roaches under his bed, you know? Fuck no. Not me. Not me, man. Like, that is some devious fucking shit. What the hell is going on? Okay, that's weird. Like, he makes me gag too. Like, it's so gross. You know? It's so gross. It's so gross. And then he has like, and then he goes off and says some stupid shit. I'm like, bro, you know, it's, I'm just sitting here like, dude, how are you gonna say this, but then be, you know, fucking cuddle up with, you know, just gross shit. Like, no. No. Like, this is kid shit, man. It's just so gross. And he has the worst takes too. He has the worst, like, oh my god. The shit he says pisses me off so much. Like, and you know what's even funnier, right? This is not be hating on my dad or anything like that, but there was one point, right? And this is how I know my dad doesn't look people up enough. He doesn't look up YouTubers enough. Dad is my dad, I want to say, is a very smart guy, right? He knows his shit. However, a lot of the people he says slimy on the outside, he is on the inside. It's so true though. He is as slimy as he is, like, as the same on the outside as the inside, right? But like, my dad, I remember my dad was showing me an Asmongold video, right? And I was just kind of like, I didn't say anything, right? Because I was like, you know, let's see where this goes first, right? Before anything. And he's like, he's sitting there going, it's like, yeah, I like this guy's takes. Or he's like, you know, I like some of this guy's videos. And I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh fuck, no, like, is Asmon gold? No, man, like, ah, man. Like, basically in my mind just going, this can't be good. You know? I forgot what video he showed me of it, but I think it was like some economics video or whatever. Just something stupid. Or I can't say stupid. It was, but just the worst. Like just another one of Asmongold's fucking, you know, absolute disgusting takes. And I was just sitting there going like, you know, I feel like if my dad knew, like what this, like who this guy was, and like how he lived, and just fucking, like, I feel like his opinion would change, right? I feel like it would. I didn't want to say anything because my dad is in his like late 50s and is already set in his opinions, and I'm not going to fucking try to even like fix his way of thinking, right? He's already set in his ways, and I really, you know. But at the same time, I'm just sitting here like, Dad, come on, please. Like, don't, like, oop, I didn't mean to do that. Like, Dad, come on. Like, please don't tell me you support this guy, you know? Let's see here. We need... What the heck is Doom? Doom? Yeah, but yeah, no. Oh, also, I don't know if y'all saw on my Blue Sky earlier this week. Fucking yawning, dude. God bless. Some water real quick. Some water. There's some more moon blooms. We're pretty much just maxing out everything here. And 182, so we need 18 more. Wheat still getting made. Wheat is not made. Holidays. Okay, nothing else is getting made. So, we'll make some more honey bottles. Make some more polyberries. We'll make some more ravages here to max that out. And then anything else, I think that's all we can do. So we'll make, I think we said we need 16, so we'll make there, and then here we'll make, how many ravages do we need? 4. Okay. And then we'll also make more bloom seeds. There we go. Okay, cool. So those should be the rest of what we need. So we have 200 ravages, so we actually don't need this. So let's put our fuel away. Alright, cool. I think that's all we, just need the rest of them there. Alright, cool. Let's see. What did we need? Wood. That's what we needed. Did we get the wood? We did. Alright, let's go back and, make some more bronze. And then we'll come back. We will plant all those seeds. And then, next episode, we'll do our first harvest of the large plot, which will probably, yeah, we'll do we'll probably be like the first couple of episodes, or the first, like 2 days of the next episode. Man, stream is going by pretty fast. We're already on like what, day 57 or something like that. Usually these things last like a good 3 hours, you know. But yeah, no. So probably not going to be reaching a milestone today. However, we did get to like halfway, which is freaking awesome, dude. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to. Yes, I know I'm way over encumbered here. But boom. And then we can just set these down here. Hey, damn it. Cool. Nope. Yes, yes, I know. Man. Can I 46? Sweet. Sweet. What the heck is Doom? Doom? Cool. Oh man. I think let's while those are cooking, we'll go back to the farm here and see what all we can do. So also, by the way, I think slimy has been one of my new stim words, or like new funny insulting stim words, you know. You know when you like just get caught up on one word because it's like, man, it really hits. You know, it's got that punch. You know. Oh, where is he? He's the boy. We gotta give him a name, dude. What should we name him? Is he gonna drop an egg? You gonna drop an egg? You gonna drop an egg, buddy? Do it. Drop. Oh, it did drop an egg. He dropped it all the way over there. God damn. We should give him a name. What should we name him? I think we should name him. We should name Russell. I feel like it should be like after like a kaiju, you know. Not like Godzilla, because I don't want whatever studio to come and destroy me. But I think it'd be pretty cool to name him like after Russell Tim. We love it. Seeds. Oh, wait a minute. Thought I put wheat seeds in there. There we go. I think I'm all good. I think, yep. Look at that. Alright, cool. We got that one done. And then we got... So, we got Rabbages, we got Karoots, we got Chromes, we got Zapper Twigs. Boom, boom, boom. Bloom balloons. Is that all the seeds? Yes. Yes. And we're just waiting on these last couple here. This page actually. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll put them over here. Boom. Boom. Pin the kaiju. I like it. We'll put out a vote. Also, I apologize for the train in the background. We get a Pacific Union right there on the crossing. Alright, there we go. Sorry, Pacific Union, or is it Pacific Union or Union Pacific? I don't fucking know. But they like to make sure their trains are very much known at their crossings. So. Also, I think the fact that, okie dokie. So, we'll do, this is farming. Years of Stardew Valley playing. Did I miss any? Okay. Cool. Here's the Ravages planted. So we're gonna do, so it'll be nitrogenic, potassic, phosphoric, nitrogenic. Oh, and I have to make sure, are carrots nitrogenic? No, they're not. Bromase is nitrogenic. Wheat is nitrogenic. Okay, we'll go plant the wheat seeds. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Do you think, like, weird question, right? Since this is a seed shooter, right? Do you think if this was, do you think if, like, you know, this was like modernized in today, do you think they'd have to go over like range safety rules? I think that'd be pretty funny. Like you will stay away from the berm or some shit where it's like treat every seed cannon as if it were loaded. You know, like, I think that'd be kind of funny to hear. Oh, what the fuck? No, those are not the right seeds. I need wheat seeds. There we go. Okay, baller. So that's the wheat seeds done. Here are the polyberries. Ooh. Sorry, I'm like really concentrating on trying to make sure that this is like done as efficiently as possible here. Doot. Boom! There we go. And the polyberries have been planted. So we'll go over here and we'll sleep for the night. And then we'll plant the rest of them tomorrow on this day. Cool. Day 58. Got the rest of the loom bloom seeds. 135. Not too bad. Not too bad. Sweet. Alright, so polyberries, ravages, so we need a nitrogenic crop. And I think that'll be our chromaze. So we'll do... Pick our chromaze. Actually, I think just to keep things similar, I think if we run out of this, we'll switch to like zapper twigs because they're also a nitrogenic crop, just to fill out the fields here. So I think we have 93. Yeah, because this is only going to cover like half of the field. So we'll just use the zapper twigs as a filler. So that way everything stays. Whoops. There we go. And zephyr twigs. Right, zephyr twigs are nitrogen, right? Yes. So. Oh, dude. No fuck up? Dude, I'm like that. I'm surgical with this bitch. You see that? Surgical, baby. Surgical. Can't get anything like it. Alright, so nitrogenic. So this needs to be a potassic. So I think we'll plant our... We will plant our honey bottles here. Oop. Sweet. I feel like Melinda Who from fucking, or is it Melinda? Is that her name? The mayor's wife, or I guess now the Grinch's wife. Where she's like, you know, she's got like the Christmas light cannon. She's like perfectly like shooting Christmas lights up on the roof. This is what this feels like. Like I gotta shoot my crops in my fields. I gotta shoot Christmas lights onto my roof. Yep. Sweet. Alright, cool. So this is fantastic. So we need our nitrogenic crops, which will be our loom blooms. And sadly we will... Actually, I'm actually just gonna get rid of these because these do need to be separate actually. So keep with rotation here. Now that I'm thinking about it, these should actually just be normally planted. Yes. Sadly, the both plots aren't going to be filled out, but that's okay because they'll get filled out eventually. So, this goes potassic, so phosphorus. What have y'all been up to, huh? Everyone doing good? I always like to check in on y'all. See how y'all are doing. Make sure y'all are doing good. You know, life been going all right. Y'all been taking dubs home for the, you know. Let's see. Actually, this is, yeah. So this is the potassic. Phosphoric. Okay, so these need to be nitrogenic. Okay, so we'll do. So this is going to be zapping twigs here. There's that. I think what we'll do is this is 90 here, so we'll do this instead. 90. That way the other side over here can get the phosphoric plants. I really hate that they didn't come out with 3 phosphoric plants. That kind of makes me a little bit mad, but so these are going to be caroots, and we'll just pop these bad boys in. These motherfuckers down right here. Oh, so many caroots. So many caroots. There we go. And then we'll put some loom blooms and such over here. Damn. You know what I just noticed? Oops. This was bad on my part. apparently I didn't do this right. So, oops. Missed it by one. By one. There we go. So there we go. Now all of them are even. Alrighty. Alrighty, alrighty. So let's exit out of here. And we can grab these wheat seeds here. We'll put the rest of these in here. And then we will be... Why am I so heavy? Alright. Bipedal. Cool. Let's go check back on the home front here. You know, it'd be really cool if they added like a bee type animal to where you can have like an apiary. That'd be pretty cool. You know, I think an apiary kind of feature, like an alien apiary, would be pretty cool, personally. I hope y'all are staying hydrated today and during the week. I know I have, because I've now grown the habit of, in the morning when I get to school, actually, I go over to the, I bring a water bottle usually, and go over and actually pick up some, or fill my water bottle up, to make sure that I can make sure I have some water for school and also for the gym after class. So make sure y'all are staying hydrated out there, ladies and gentlemen. Hydrated. How much do you actually need? Okay, so I need to go get some more tin. But let's see. We need. Go put them over here. We'll check it out. Let's check it out. Parts crafting, tools. So we need 2 bronze electronics. I gotta write this down here. Hold on. Let's see. We need 3. So bronze parts. And bronze electronics. So we need 3 and 2. 3 and 2. So it seems like all of them are 3 and 2 and red crystals. And then 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Okay. So what is that? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we need 15, and we need, what is that, 10? And then we already have the crystals for it, so we don't have to worry about the red crystals. Sweet. And let's see, how many do we have already? So, bronze parts. How many bronze parts do we already have? We already have 1. Right. How many do we have already? Damn it, I can't let's see. How many do we have? Whoops, wrong one. What do you have already? Oh yeah, I have 3 bronze electronics here. So we only need 7. Alright, cool. So So 7. So we need 7. We need 7. And then we need... How many do we need? We need 15. We can only make 6. That's fine. Hey, look at that. So, let us make a new irrigation hose. New resource vacuum. Seed shooter. And then we need the saw and the sprout cannon. So, we're gonna add that. Whoop. New irrigation hose. Boom. Equips. Whoop. And then new resource vacuum. Boom. Equips. Seed shooter. Boom. Equipped. So we need that. Oh, we actually, we don't need sprout cannon. We haven't really used any sprout cannons. Have we? Let's see here. Let's see what we have for tools. Water tank capacity. Spike saw, sweeping strike ability for this saw. Interesting. Hydroblasts. Make mods, tools. Oh, we need a bronze part. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh man. Oh, we need more polyberry oil. We're out of oil. Oh no. Day 59. All right. Sweet. Day 59. Cool. Let's see. We can put these. We'll put these down here. Bronze. There we go. Also, can we put the wood in there? Alright, cool. There we go. So, we need more tin. And... How many tools? We need spike saw. We just, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, we just need 2 more bronze parts. We need polyberry oil. Damn it! Alright, let's go. Let's see, did our water tank get increased? Nope. Okay, guess not. Down. Sweet. What else? Oh, I know I started saying something about a post I made on Blue Sky with the Miami Cola Bang. I don't know if y'all know, Miami Cola Bang fucks. All right. I think I've mentioned it in the past too. But Bang used to make a drink, or they used to have a flavor, and it was Miami Cola. That shit was so good. So, and I personally, anytime I see an ad for Bang, I always make sure to comment, bring back Miami Cola. So, just saying. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. But, just saying. Thanks, you bring back Miami Cola. Hashtag bring back Miami Cola. Just saying, you know. And, maybe some more water here. Sweet. I'm gonna get the water tank modification. So that I can pretty much just, I want to get to a point where I can just fucking hold this shit down and not have to like fucking spray like spread it out like this. I want to be able, I can just fucking like a fucking water hose, like a proper water hose, you know. There we go. Huh. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Gotta water the fields. So we got that. Miss any? There we go. Get some more water here. And let's not bump into a tree. Let's see. Go. Alright, and we got a couple more trips to make for water. Ugh. So, but at least our quantity has gone up. So. Go. That's the loom blooms done. Now we got the zapper twigs. Sweet. Sorry if the commentary's gone down a little bit here. I'm like, gotta focus real quick. Gotta focus up real quick. Anyways, alright, cool. And then we'll go get the more water for the caroots. For the caroots, dude. Yeah, but I really hope that they come out with like an irrigation system at some point. Just cause like start of the morning, and then we came over here and started watering the plants, and now it's like noontime in the day, and it's like, dude, you can't, like, realistically speaking, if you wanted to have like big ass fields, because if it's already like 250 of crops, you know, it's gonna be more, right? I don't doubt that like in the next couple missions, the quantity of crops needed is gonna be like fucking like 500, you know, and it's like, dude, you can only go up so much before it's like you really need, before it's like all you're doing is just fucking watering crops and shit, you know. So I'm hoping there's an irrigation system of some sort, but it might come later in the game. But let's see, what did we need? Let's go back and yeah, we might as well just pick up the stone anyway. We're looking good on time. We're about 2.5 hours in the stream. So but yeah, no, I think for going back to editing, I know I've scrolled back to it every couple of minutes here, but I really do want to get videos out to you. But I think I'm definitely going to take out a lot of the resource grinding and kind of the grind, the gathering and the grind, just to save time. And also, so I don't fucking implode from, like, having so many videos to write scripts for, and to, basically, what is it? Like, I already have a tall order, because this is the 6th episode. And by doing this, I need to, bring it down to, I want to try and get them out as quick as possible, right? I still want them to be good quality. Don't get me wrong. I want them to be good quality. However, at the same time, I'm already technically looking at it, I'm already very behind on things. Like, very behind. So I need to kind of cut some things out. And plus, I don't think a lot of people want to keep seeing, like, on it going, like, oh yeah, so I decided to go out and grind, or went to go for another resource grab. Like, that gets kind of old after, 4 days of it. Hell? Weird. Oh. Sorry, I thought I got like a quick phone, quick phone notification here. It's my cousin calling. I'll call him back in a little bit. It's my cousin. He's pretty cool. Gotta text him here real quick. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Quick pause on things. Sweet. Alright. Alright, cool. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Had to text my cousin real quick, tell him I'd call him back here in a little bit. So, But polyberry oil. Okay, so we're probably not going to be able to get to that stuff today. Simply for the fact that our polyberries are currently growing. So, yeah. But let's just see. I think we can, let's make some missions here while we're at it. Create mission, create mission, create mission, create mission. And then create mission, create mission. Here, create mission, create mission, create mission. Oh, create mission, create mission, create mission. Ooh. Oh, I just had that open. Alright, and create mission, and then create mission, and then create mission. So, there we go. Now we have pretty much all of our missions that we need to get done. And a lot of these we've already, like a good portion of these we've already completed, like half of them. Like with the copper wire and such. It's just the quantity of crops that that just really need to go up. So, and a lot of that is basically just waiting for that to grow. So let's sleep for now, and then we'll be on day 60 here. So crazy. So with that, Banshees, Spectres, we have reached day 60. So with that, let's save and quit. Thank you all so much for coming out. Great time. Like I said, sorry it wasn't too much of an exciting episode with anything. I know a lot of it was just kind of going back and forth to the farm and doing a lot of other things here and there. Wasn't really so much exploring, but we did get a lot done here. We didn't reach a milestone today. Sadly, we broke our streak of, you know, a milestone an episode, but well, I wasn't going for that anyway, right? So basically, next episode we should be able to get a lot of those missions done, because we'll have quite a large amount of the crops needed to complete a lot of those. On top of that, we'll have a couple of the mutated crops to turn in as well. So, with that, thank you all, you beautiful Banshees, Spectacular Spectre, for joining me, your illest and chillest, bone-rattling and spine-tingling host, on the site here. Alright, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Alright. And